Hi, I'm Colin,
I'm Ryan.
and we're the Gamesmiths, and we're about to play Runic. And so we're going to start.
Figure out who goes first. So, pick a card, any card. All right, looks like I'm going first. I am the Prime Mage, so that means I'm going to pick my school. And I will take, let's go with Opportunity Mastery.
I'll take Chaos.
Okay, sounds about right.
Yeah.
So then we are going to decide what our final judgment is going to be. So go ahead and pick a card there. Flip it on top. We have, no, all right, I'm vetoing that because that was the one that you guys did Erudite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're going to veto that just because that was the one that they did. So pick another one.
Judgment of the Devout.
All right. So I have strictly more knowledge in a sphere than any of my opponent's spheres. So that's going to be columns, basically. So you have the most cards in one column, if that makes sense. Right? So if I have 4 and 4 and you have 5 and 3, you would win for having 5. And so the rest of these are going to be out of the game. Bye-bye. Okay, so we are also playing with the addition of the mana system. So just a quick explanation of that and what it adds to the game. So as we go ahead and add power to our spell books here and our spells level up, every spell that you add that is above the first level is essentially mana that you can spend by flipping that card over. And that allows you to do some special actions explained here on your card. So, so if I wanted to, for example, channel a spell that costs 1 mana, I would take one of my face-up cards like this and I'd flip it over, and my power level for Subterfuge is still the same here. But this card's just face down and it counts as mana that has been spent. And that allows me to channel a card, which lets me put a hand directly from my spell book onto, or directly from my hand onto my spell book. So skip the whole like playing it and resolving it thing, just straight from my hand down here. Now my Wither is more powerful. The other thing that you can do is alter power. You can flip over, that costs 2 mana, so I'd flip over these 2, and then I could move a flipped over card to a different stack as long as I was still respecting balance. So if I wanted to do that, I could do that and then move this card down to, say, Illumination here and power that up. My Wither's already at 2, so powering that up to 3 would be illegal, but I could say put this Chameleon at 3, because then that would still retain balance there for me. And then the final thing that you can do is, if you've got it, flaunt it, which is flipping over 4 and spending 4 mana to just get 1 favor point. So you can flip over 4 of your cards. It doesn't affect the power. All the power is still the same and everything like that. It just, now they're spent mana and cannot be spent again to do one of those special actions. And then as the Prime Mage, you'll notice the Prime Mage card also has the mana symbol on it. That means I can discard this anytime as the Prime Mage for 1 extra mana. So that's going to allow me to do a thing. And those are still my actions, though. So I can't say do 2 things and then do a mana action, kind of thing like that. So I couldn't play 2 cards and then flip over 4 mana and get a victory point or get a favor point that way. So it just adds those 3 extra actions to the game that you have to pay for that way. So,
Okay.
all right, good?
Yep.
Good. All right, cool. I am going first. Look at what's going on here. Right, and then, right. Okay, so I think I'm going to play Subterfuge.
We have a suppression and a chameleon out here.
Yeah.
If you can't see that.
I'm going to play Subterfuge on the Citadel. And that's my turn. I only get 1 action on the first turn. Now you're up. You got 2 actions.
I'm going to play a chameleon on the Citadel.
Okay. And then you get a second action.
And
I guess bind. We should say we're going to bind it.
yeah, I'll bind it. And I'll bind suppression to suppression.
Suppression to the grounds. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cast Subterfuge and take this, and I will draw the card from the library here. Okay. Then for my second act, I will put illumination down here at the grounds. Your turn.
I will pump up the suppression.
Okay. So that will choose a bound spell to lose its effects permanently. I'm assuming you're going to pick
Yeah.
my only bound spell. Seems good.
Can I just activate this and gain a scroll, or
So you would cast it, actually.
cast it?
So yeah, so you can go ahead and cast it. Now, since it doesn't produce any runic power, you're not going to be able to take this, right? But as you're balancing what you did there, you will,
still
yes,
get a
get
level.
its point, correct. So you go up to 1. And
That's
that's
it.
your turn. Yep, you did 2 things. Okay. So, that's unfortunate. So I want to check real quick if this card stays face down if I decide to cast this. I'll lose its, I won't get any of its effects, but does it still stay down here and I actually don't get mana for it either? Or does it flip back up when it goes into my or into my spell book? Hey Adam, can you bring the computer in here?
Yep.
I have a question about suppression. Any spell that has been suppressed will not gain its balance bonus when sent to the spell book. So I think it doesn't say anything about denying you the mana from it, though. Let me see. We will check one more time, though. Check. Okay. Check if adding the cast spell to your spell book will maintain the spell book's balance. If it resolve the balance effect, and then place the spell face up on the correct stack. Okay. So it does say to place it on, so I'm going to say no. That the rules to me read, if I were to get this back, if I were to cast this right now, suppression would go there for you, this would flip up and go here for me, but I would not get its balance effect of getting to search for a card and draw. Agree?
Yeah.
But I would get to use it as mana later. Okay, cool. So as long as we agree about that. Okay, in that case, I am going to play Destruction here and Wither here. And your turn.
I'll cast Subterfuge here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Bind. I keep doing that
I'll bind it.
Cast it when you pull it off. You bind it when you put it down.
I'll do that.
Okay. So how many cards do you have in your hand?
2.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and look at one card. Wait. Look at one card in your opponent's hand and discard. Oh, so you just have to basically pick one card to show me, and then I'm going to discard it. So I only get to look at one card of your hand and discard one, so you pick which one. Wither, okay. So you just discard it, so just it's out of the game. Okay, and then I will cast Wither. And that'll go back there. It doesn't have a balance, but I'll get to draw a card here. And that's my turn.
Okay. So if I cast this, then I get this, right?
Yes. If you cast that, you would put Chameleon in your hand and Illumination on your spellbook, correct?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And then this goes here, another chameleon.
I'll cast suppression.
Okay. So this will go back. And then I lose one mana.
Yeah, 1 mana.
So I'll just keep this one face down, I guess. That's good enough.
Oh, and I get to search my library for one spell and draw it when that enters, right?
Yes, when that was balanced, yes. So you get to search either library for a card and put it into your hand.
Mm. I don't have to show you, right?
Nope. Shuffle the library afterwards. You can. You don't have to. Okay, so you're done? You cast Illumination, you cast Suppression, right? Okay, yeah, so you're done. Okay. My turn. I will.
Or was I supposed to take this too?
No, because I contested you there.
No.
I will play Chameleon here, and I will play Wither here. Your turn.
I'll bind suppression here.
Mm-hmm.
And then activate it on your Wither.
Okay. I am going to bind Illumination there, and then I'm going to cast Chameleon and gain a victory point when I add it. I'm up to 1. Your turn.
And then this gets replaced.
Oh, yes, it does. Subterfuge with a snake.
I'll play my Chameleon here.
Mm-hmm.
And then cast it.
You can't cast it the turn it's played.
Oh, I can't?
Nope.
Okay.
You can augment it, but you cannot cast it.
Mm. So cast suppression.
Okay. So Wither goes back.
You'll lose a X.
I'll lose 2 mana now. That's a bummer. Guess I'll just flip over these 2 Withers. Don't think it really matters. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
done. That was Chameleon and Suppression. Yep, you're done. Okay. So when let me see. I'm going to check if I were to activate my Illumination and draw 2 spells and keep one of them. I'm not 100% sure what happens to the one I don't keep. If it goes to the discard pile or if it goes back on top.
Hmm.
Because the Chameleon, the one that you just said, has return all but 1. And so I want to see what the difference between what returning all but 1 and keeping all but 1 is. Excuse me. So Illumination. This is about FAQ. Okay, it does not say. So, what do you think? Do we discard or do we put it back on top?
Let's even put it on the bottom.
On the bottom. Okay. You want to say put them on the bottom?
Yeah.
Let's put them on the bottom. I like that. Sounds good to me. Okay. Just curious.
Keep it in the circulation, because if it's discarded, it's just out of the game.
Yeah. So I'm going to play Suppression, and then I'm going to activate Illumination, or augment Illumination. Going to okay. Okay, your turn.
I guess I'll play Destruction.
Okay.
And then I will cast it, so I get this.
You can't cast it the turn you play it.
Oh, you're right. Dang it. Well, I'll cast this.
Okay. So you'll gain 1 victory point and draw this card.
2. All right.
So I will play Subterfuge there. And then I will cast Illumination. So I'll get the top card of this deck. And then I will... this goes my Illumination here. And then, man, I should have chosen blue and not purple. Search
Well, I'm
any
not sure what chaos does.
library. Yours, you want to have the most black cards, so it's having the most circles, basically.
Oh, okay.
So right now you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could actually, oh, you need one more and you can cash in for 6. And I'm at 1, 2, 3 for mine, so I need 2 more before I can get mine, actually. What card do I want? I'm going to take this one. And then I already drew, and I played another card, so I'm done.
All right, I'll activate this,
Mm-hmm.
augment it,
Mm-hmm.
and then cast it.
Mm-hmm. But they're just going to bounce off each other. 'cause
But
I'm
isn't this a 2?
Yeah, but I'm a 2 too. My subterfuge
Oh,
is
you're
already
a
a
2
2.
too.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that then. Yeah, that's fine.
You gonna do that? Okay. So this will actually get discarded because that would upset my balance. And then nobody gets that. Okay.
Guess that's you.
It is me. So I will put I'll put subterfuge down here and suppress your subterfuge. Your turn.
I'll play destruction here.
Okay.
And then
You know that only lasts for this
one
turn,
turn,
right?
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
I guess I can't do anything else.
Nope. Okay. So for my turn,
Well, actually, I
Uh-huh.
can. I'm just gonna go ahead and flaunt
okay.
because I don't see any other reason why not to.
Nope. Got it. Flaunt it. Okay.
So I'll go up to. Wait, that should be 3 points.
I'm going to play Chameleon here. And then activate it. Going to draw 2 spells. And return all but one. And place it face down on top of a reward. And I'm done.
Well, I guess all I can do is activate this and then cast it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That won't go there because your
Oh, yeah.
subterfuge is at 1, so you'll lose that. And you'll get this. So you get this top card. That goes off as well. Okay. So
Dang, I didn't plan that well.
then
That's all I could do anyway.
for my turn, I'm going to augment subterfuge and bind it to suppression and cast it. Oh, if it's now opposed. Well, bind the spell to another zone. No, I can still bind it, and then I can use my second action to cast it. So I don't get the free action because it's not opposed. But, oh God, no, I don't want to do that. Because then I lose the balance on it too. No, that's terrible. Okay, so I think then, what's here? This is subterfuge, so that's a power 1 for you. So I'll just go ahead and do destruction and cast it. I'll augment and cast destruction. And so I'll win this, and I will draw. And your turn.
Well, I guess I'll cast Weather there.
Okay.
And I guess I can augment it.
Look at X card. 1 card in my hand, and I have to discard it.
Yep.
What card do you get to see? You get to see destruction.
Okay.
Okay.
That's you.
So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to activate subterfuge. I'm going to move it over here. Since it's opposed, it'll cast automatically. And I'm 2 versus your 1. So I'll win this, and that'll go to your spell book. It doesn't do anything when it balances. Then new card goes here. It's another destruction. And I have one more thing to do. Do I want to cast? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just cast this. And you lose 1 mana, and I get subterfuge. Another subterfuge. Your turn.
I don't have any cards. I can't do anything.
You can't.
What do I do? What happens?
How do you not have any cards?
I don't have any cards.
What was the... Let me see. You can bind a spell, channel a spell, move a flip spell. I don't know. Let me see.
Opponent stocks spellbook? What does that mean?
When a spell is cast, it...
I don't know.
Yeah, it goes down. So let me see. Let's try the FAQ. Cast it. You're playing hard. Because you played your last card. Was there some time that you should have drawn a card that you didn't? Or I don't know.
Well, when you cast a card, do you replace it?
No, because you replace it either by getting the reward. So by like, if you resolve a spell at the library, you always get a card.
Mhm.
So, but we haven't had anywhere we
No.
both did that. And then if both people, let me see. So check eligibility. You gain a spell as a reward, the spell goes in your hand. Whenever players are eligible, will receive, okay, hold on, check this. Check eligibility. Every time a spell is cast, follow the below. Check to determine which players are eligible to receive rewards. If it's opposed at a grounds or citadel, then the players with the highest level is eligible to gain rewards, otherwise nonetheless are. So we've been playing that right. If your spell is opposed to the library, both you and your opponents are eligible to gain rewards. If your spell is unopposed, only you are eligible to gain rewards. Getting rewards. Getting rewards means drawing the top card from the zone the spell was cast. So unless we played it wrong, yeah, you're out of cards, but I don't know if that's just, I don't know if that's just the game then.
And like whoever
I don't
has the
know.
most points at the time wins?
Well, it's
Or
if one library runs out. Like, I don't know if
my
I don't know
hand
if
is
there's
considered a
anything-
library? I
like,
don't think it is because a library isn't
Well, no,
actually...
it's not. And I think technically your
The hand is a spell book, right?
right. So technically, if you no, this is your spell book,
Oh.
and this is your hand. So technically, if you can't do anything, you have to pass your turn. You can forfeit your turn. So I think technically, by the rules, you're just more or less, you can do your mana actions, but there's nothing in there that lets you draw a card. So like technically you just do that and I play unopposed. Because you have to forfeit all of your...
Well, I can do one thing, and that's activate this to get... Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you can
So I
get
can
two
get
victory
2
points.
victory points. So that puts me at 5.
That puts you at 6.
Well, no, because I've been playing it like when you cover it, so you're trying to get to the
okay.
next one. So,
Okay.
like, I got 5. I don't
Okay.
know, maybe I'm doing that wrong, but...
So I'm only at 1, but like technically now since you're out of cards, I can just keep playing and scoring points and you really can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell. So I think we may have, I think we've come to the end of the game one way or the other, and I guess I win. Because now I can just start taking these citadels and until I get 7 points. And then, because you're only at 5, so even if you won this, which is unlikely, you'd still only get 6.5 and I'd win.
Yeah.
So I think that's the game. So, all right, well, cool. I think I won. So there's the game. Thanks a bunch, and we'll see you in the design discussion.